Oh yeah. Excuse my mumbling. I'm eating a curly whirly. I'm drinking some pop in my mug. Anyway, we're down at Trinant today. Bit of a slow, well, a late start. It's 11 because it was my brother's birthday, so we had to stay at home and see him open his presents. And there they came. Ambling long setup, nothing yet. But yeah, let's see what we can get today. It's a bit overcast. It was gorgeous yesterday, but it's a bit overcast today, so we'll just see what we can get, I suppose. Anyway, we'll finish eating my curly whirly and be back in a bit. And it's 10 to 12, and so 20 minutes, and we got one. He's not massive, but he's a very pleasant looking creature. Is that the rain coming down? Yeah, and getting wet again. Scale patterns like that, you don't care if he's not the biggest. He's pleasant, and I'm getting wet. But never mind, we're not in work. That's the most important thing. Not bad at all. Come on, mate. Bit excitable. He's happy to see me, but there we are. Can't argue with that. Anyway, let's get him back in. We've got another one on the bank. A little bit smaller. It looks bigger though, but weighed a bit smaller. Weighed a bit smaller. Weighed a bit lighter is the words I should use, isn't it, John? Teacher. Not a bad little common. Had worse. Had a lot better, but we haven't had a great year so far. We haven't been on many trips, have we? But so, you know, 2 fish in the first 40 or so minutes, I'm quite pleased with. And, you know, they're feeding, which is good. Can't wait to get a decent trip in and get a first overnighter in. But can't do that here, plus I'm in work in the morning. Anyway, let's get the fish back, and then we'll tell some silly stories, I suppose. Right, see you in a bit. As you see, I'm not alone. There's a man and his girlfriend, or thing friend, because she looks like a bloke. And then same over there. There's Fiona Banks. Anyway, only 2 rods fishing here. Got one off that tree just there, flicked in the margin, on a pineapple boilie, I believe. And then there's the rod which I've had 2 fish on, just off those reeds. Only a couple of feet off the reeds on that side. I had 2. But, you know, it's a bit overcast. At least it's not raining now. But you know, it's 12. So I've been fishing for an hour and I've had 2. Usually about 4 o'clock it'll pick up. So I usually, oh look, we've got a duck. I think I'll call him Barney. He looks like a Barney to me. But hey, he looks around. There's more duck. Oh look, there's another duck. There's Barnadette there. She seems like a, even though they're 2 male ducks, before I get corrected by the duck police. Oh, that can be Barney and Fred. Yeah, Fred and Barney. There we go. Anyway, stop talking nonsense, John, and have your lunch. As you can see, it's brightening up. Oh, we've got another fish. It's a nice mirror. Massive again, but let him calm down a minute because he's quite aggressive. Quite an aggressive little creature. There are a lot of aggressive creatures. He ain't bad at all. I am upset with that. Anyway, let's get him back and get another one. And eat my lunch, because I'm halfway through my first tuna fish and salad cream sandwich. Because obviously you can't have tuna fish without salad cream, unless you don't like salad cream, of course. Anyway, let's get him in. A farmer. So, eat my sandwich. That's my drink. Oh. Anyway, there's a farmer. He's got these 3 daughters, and they're all going on their first dates on the same night. And the farmer's a bit like, you know, strict farmer with his shotgun. He said, I want to meet all these 3 guys before you go on your dates, and I'll be there with a shotgun. This isn't a shotgun wedding, but it's the nearest thing to him. Anyway, so the night comes around, and the door rings, and the farmer answers it. And the guy says, hi, I'm Freddy. I'm here for Betty. We're going to go and get some spaghetti. Is she ready? And the farmer talks to him for a few minutes, and he thinks, this guy's all right. Yeah, and off she goes. Anyway, half hour later, the door rings. The doorbell rings again, and the farmer answers it with a shotgun. He goes, hi, I'm Joe. I'm here for Flo. We're going to see a show. Is she ready to go? And the farmer chats to him for a few minutes, thinks, this guy's okay. And off Flo goes with Joe on their date. And a half hour later, and the doorbell goes again, and the farmer opens the door, and the guy says, hi, I'm Chuck. And with that, the farmer shoots him. And we've got another one, which we're just going to look at in here. It's probably about £7 or £8. Fought a lot better than the last ones, but not bigger. You know, let's get you back in the water with it, mate. Go and see your family. Got another one. £7 or £8 probably. He wants to get back. I can't be bothered to do a proper video or photo of him because I'm still eating my sandwiches. Let's take a look at John's new little toy. We have the Nicon Coolpix B500. Now we'll just have a look at the and we will just have a look at how far the zoom comes out, and then we're going to do an actual video on it, using it. As you can see, the lens comes out quite far. 40 × 40 optical zoom. It's good. I went on an adventure with it with a Queen Honeypot yesterday. Hey Queen Honeypot! Oh, and while we're at it, the usual shout out to Marge. Anyway, we're going to do a little video on that in a minute and see the difference. See how the zoom works. I've got it on the camera stand for, I was going to say steadiness, but we'll say stability. It sounds more professional, doesn't it? Anyway, a little bit quieter now. I've had the 5 fish, but so I can't moan. And it's only about 2:10. Anyway, the next video is going to be actually on the Coolpix. And ooh, something playing on the right hand rod. Every fish has been on the right hand rod. The left hand rod has done nothing whatsoever. Anyway, let's so the next video is going to be on the Coolpix. Here we go. See you soon. And this is me using the new camera. There's a duck over there, so we're going to zoom right in and see how good the zoom is on this. You can see how far away I was, and now we've got a duck swimming along, and I'm recording him. This is on the new camera, not on the phone. Oh, I'm sure he just said something then. His lips moved, so he's obviously speaking to someone. This is recording the duck swimming along, ducking away. Anyway, stop that now. He's out of sight. And we got another one. Probably only turn yourself round for the camera so people can see you. There we are. We'll go back. No, I didn't say do I, did I? There we are. Look, he's only about a £7 mirror probably. but he's alright. Yeah, let's get him back in, get something bigger. Let's look some more at this camera then, is it? One thing I really like is, see we're caught in something, oh, like that. See we're caught in something up in a tree, so we can turn him on. Oh. So instead of getting right down, it's got this thing that, so with the screen comes out like that. Obviously it's just painted the sky now, but if you were looking at, and you can just look at the screen like that. It's good, isn't it? But it's got a lot of features on it, and it's got an app, so all the pictures and videos you make automatically transfer straight to your phone, which is fantastic. So, oh, we got a fish, gotta go. Right, he's in the net. Yeah, we're gonna look at something here in a minute. As you can see, that was on the fish, and that is from poor anglers not taking care of the fish. I've got some carp care kit in the bag. I am going to treat this fish before he goes back in the water. I can't even begin to think what happened there, but other than that, he looks like quite a nice carp. But you know, he is. This is from Poor Fish Care. Luckily I can treat that, and hopefully it heals. But it looks like quite a, wow. I can't work out how old that wound is, but it's not very pleasant. Poor boy. We'll get you treated, mate, and we'll get you back in the water, and you go and spend the afternoon with your friends, because obviously you just had your lunch, didn't you? Ta-ra, but a bit more discussion about that fish. So there's some, I know, like a lot. But to be honest, I think most people who watch my videos are actually zero interest in fishing. They just watch it for a bit of entertainment value. But there are a lot of what you'd call noddies out there who don't know how to take care of a fish. They drop them, they don't know how to unhook them, they don't know how to handle them. And that's why you've got Mark on that, like that last fish had. He's been treated and he's gone back, so hopefully that'll heal nicely. You don't see a lot of it, I don't anyway. But once in a while you will pull out a fish which is just like, what planet did that come from? Because it's just so hideously, because it hasn't, you know, hasn't been looked after by whoever previously caught it, or whoever caught it before the last person. It does happen a bit too often, but there is ways to, you know, that's why you've got, that's why you got your mat in there, so when you are handling the fish, he's not on the floor, and spin back round, which is what I wanted to do. And yeah, there's a lot of noddies out there, and too many, and especially in a place like this, there's quite a few. You do get quite a lot of noddies down here. Anyway, there's a little chat about fish care, and I haven't put that other rod back up, but that was on the actual left-hand rod, so I've had 6 on the one rod and 1 on the other, so it's not too bad, and it's about +2, I think. You know, but I do want to have a nap. Yeah, that's very important that John has his napping time. The squirty yawn. If you don't know the squirty yawn, that's a squirty yawn. Anyway, I was still doing the review of the camera, wasn't I? Which I like very much. And yeah, I was doing about this. But as you can, I talk a lot about peepers, don't I? Now this is something a peeper would love, because they can zoom in on people. Oh, not again, man! I want to do a review on a cameraman. Anyway, I stopped. Hopefully the fish has gone off. It's gone dead. Better check it in a minute, see if he's not on there. Anyway, put the screen back on and turn it off. Save the battery. Anyway, in my previous videos, I've mentioned peepers quite a lot, and I suppose wonder what is a peeper? Well, a peeper, you know, you go into a drink, you go out for a drink, and you see that man sat on his own, drinking in the pub, usually wearing a suit or something, you know, and he's sort of glancing at people. They're in the pub peeping. They're perverts, basically. A lot of them are ex-politicians and stuff, and they always wear a suit, and they always seem so friendly, but they are not. That is what a peeper is. A peeper is a pervert that sits in a pub on his own, or goes somewhere on his own, to perv on people. There's a lot of them about. Like I said, a lot of them are ex-politicians or current politicians, and they like to perv on people. So keep an eye out for the peepers. They're dangerous. Yeah, over and out. I had one not long ago, about £3, and now we've got this one. It's not really big, but the belly on it, you can just see it's full of spawn. Not very big, but probably about like 80% spawn in it. Anyway, I want another decent fish. Come on, fishies, where are you? I've had a couple more since the last segment, and they've all been about £3 or £4. Well, we had 10. Well, had 10. Just had number 11. This isn't anything spectacular either, but he's not terrible. He's £7, but I mind saying that, he's got lipstick on. It's a female fish. Look, he's got pink lippy on. It's a girl. Looks like one anyway. Let's put this one back and try and get something better. Anyway, yeah, it's got a bit quiet now. I'm on 11 fish still, but you know, around lunchtime, long after I first got here, it was quite hectic. Quite tired now. Could drift off for a couple of minutes. Little napping, John. Anyway, yes, I don't know what time I'm going to stay till, because I'm getting quite properly hungry and crisps aren't really doing the job anymore. I'm thinking about getting a KFC on the way home. A nice Kentucky Fried Chicken with their lovely gravy, which I've been told is quite full of all sorts of things. That's the way to say it. Anyway, away from fishing, have any of you ever been to Monmouth? Just out of cute, not Monmouth, Gloucester. Yeah, Monmouth. Most people have been in Monmouth who watch these videos. Anyway, Rambling John. Gloucester, because me and Queen Annibal went there to stay for the night, and you always get this opinion, Gloucester, Gloucestershire, beautiful county. So we thought, oh, Gloucester's going to be lovely, isn't it? It's not. It's rough. It's rough as hell. We stayed there and we feared for our lives. It was, you know, we even had people trying to break into our hotel room at 5 o'clock in the morning, but luckily we were quite intelligent and locked the doors. But it is rough. Everyone who walked past me, I just wanted to look at them and go, you are rough. But we'd probably been stabbed if I did that, so I didn't do it. But I just wondered if you ever stayed there, and if you haven't, don't, because it's a terrible place. We went to Tewkesbury then, and that was really nice. But Monmouth, I say it again, Monmouth, Gloucester, awful, awful place. Anyway, let's hope we get on decent fish now before we go. Whatever time we do go, I think it's 5:15. I've got to give it at least another hour. Hand it away. Anyway, see you in a bit. Where's the barrow all packed up? And that's me done for the day. Fish feeding. I was fishing down there. This is my favourite peg, but there was a bloke and his girlfriend who also looked like a bloke fishing down here when I got here. They didn't stay long, but I'd already set up. And I didn't do too bad down there. I had 11 carp. I lost a couple as well. Big was only £10, but it was good to get some runs. So that's it for another day. Oh look, horses. Horses. Oh, nice. Anyway, let's get my stuff back to the car, go home, get a KFC on the way home, eat the KFC, and then chill out with a bottle of Stella before I go back to work in the morning. Anyway, it's been fun. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you all again.